We gather here today to discuss the power of branding. Lady, you don't fuck with you because you fucked up the brand. You have no brand. You need a brand. You want to thrive in life. You need a brand. And I'm not just talking content. You're talking about life identity. What do you stand for? What do you stand on? Who are you? Why do you do what you do? This is brand. You have no brand. No brand, no purpose, no brand, no mission, no brand, no glory, no brand, no man. You lost in sauce without brand. You need brand. If you know brand, you know man. Silly man. In all seriousness, you gotta have brand, man. Your brand is your what? Brand is your mission. Your brand is what you stand on. Your brand is who you are and what you're all about. Your brand is how you show up in life. It's how you operate. It's what you stand for. If you don't got that, you don't got no brand. Personal brand, business brand, clothing brand, I don't care what kind of brand. You need brand. Brand, brand, brand. You ain't branding yourself, you're doing it wrong. See, a lot of people market, they show up online, they post content, but they don't brand. So you're not really marketing, you're just posting content with no real direction, no real strategy, no real connection, nothing to really take away to what you are putting out. You know the best way to look at brand is your aura. What the kids be saying, bro, got hella aura, bro. That's what brand is. Brand is your aura. It's what's felt through the content. It's what's felt through the marketing. Brand is your energy, your vibration. It's what you're emitting. It's what people is picking up. Let's think about any brand, man. Think about Mercedes Benz. What's the aura that you get from Mercedes Benz? Luxury. Think about Harley Davidson. What's the aura you get from Harley Davidson? Rebellion. Think about Nike. What's the aura you get from Nike? Athletics, determination, work. It's about association. Brand is about association. If you see me next to different let's say if you see me, you know, let's say if you constantly see me, I want to find a good example. If you constantly see me, all right, me first. Look at it. Chill, laid back, cozy dude. You there until it's time to put that shit on me. But you see me constantly in cozy wear like this, hoodies, sweatshirts. That's just my vibe, man. I love urban spaces. I love cozy. I love graffiti and art and shit like that. So when you see me, and you consistently see me show up as that, that becomes how how you view me. That becomes my representation in your mind. Now, say I consistently showed you that, and you got to know this thing. Next thing you know, I start popping out in designer, big ass dookie chains, fucking big ass, those fat ass fucking, Balenciagas and shit, that bullshit. You're like, what's wrong with this kid? Cause that's not my aura, that's not my brand, that's not me. And I stand on who I am. So now, take that same idea, right? So Chick-fil-A, right? Think about it like this. Chick-fil-A. When you think Chick-fil-A, there's different associations that come into your mind. You think Chick-fil-A is healthier simply because of how they're branded. They're not open on Sundays. There's their fucking customer service is top tier. Everybody's nice. Everybody's fucking nerdy. They fucking have their shit hooked up. They have their shit set up to here, like, because of their brand. They wouldn't even let a nigga like me work at Chicken unless I unless I change. I promise you. But because because that they have this association with them, you perceive them as healthier. This is the reason motherfuckers making that line. This is why they even jump that much because they have successfully created associations in your mind with them being top tier in the space. Now, let's just look at let's look at Target versus Walmart and look at their brand. Target is positioned a certain way to attract a certain person, and Walmart is positioned a certain way to attract a certain person. The person who shops at Walmart is not the same person who shops at Target. The person who shops at Target looks at Walmart like that's what fucking poor people do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's more so what it says about the customer, right? Like I just said, the person who shops at Target, I shop at Target because it says something about it says like, I prefer the finer things. I ain't with all that low class. It just has a higher class perception to it. Therefore, the person who perceives themselves as higher class, they go there. Now, a nigga like me, I don't care for Target. Like, I'm not, I won't, I mean, unless I really got to, I'm like, all right, yeah, there's a Target around the way. I need something. Let me go get fucking something. If all the other stores don't got what I need and I know Target has that, I'm gonna go to Target. But like, for me, I'm good at fucking Kroger. Like, I know that it's not really the same because Kroger is a little bit different as far as what they offer. But like, I'll go to Walmart. Like, I'm typing in Walmart before I type in Target. It's just because like, I don't know, Target ain't my pop. But uh, this is brand. This is how you gonna look at brand, man. So the thing that people just don't understand though, is everybody has a brand. You are associated with something. Either you're associated with something. Either your associations are strong or they're weak or they're scattered and all over the place. So I help people build their personal brands. I help business owners and entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, shit like that. I help them build their personal brands. And the thing I see all the time, they have no associations, right? So what they do is they get online and when they post content, it's so focused on their industry, it's so focused on information and selling that they completely miss the fucking purpose of brand. So when it comes to brand as a business owner, your brand and as far as associations, it depends. It depends on what you do and what you sell, of course, and who you are, of course. But there has to be associations. I work with a lot of people who are in the credit repair funding space. If you really deep dive into what somebody who desires to get credit repair and funding, what they're truly after is not credit repair or funding. They want money, but they don't just want money. They want financial freedom. They want to do whatever the fuck they want. They want to live a life where they can wake up and do what they want, take trips, travel, uh, buy luxury shit, take care of their family, create generational wealth. That's the shit you want to market. That's the shit you want to talk about. And then sprinkle in the credit repair and funding. But what people do, they get online. Oh, did you know this card? Oh, do you know this bank or this is the step sequence line? And then they focus so heavy on that and wonder why their reach is so small because people aren't necessarily connecting and engaging with that. Another thing, people aren't leveraging their story enough. Okay. If we look at brand and what brand truly does, it creates connection. It gives people a reason to feel it makes them like what's the word I'm looking for? It makes people attach themselves to you. They feel connected. They feel attached because Killer. But they feel connected because they feel like you see them. It feels like you understand, right? A motherfucker who drives Harley Davidson, that's a certain kind of person. That's a certain kind of identity. It's a certain way that that person identifies themselves. It's a certain way that that person feels about themselves. So what does Harley Davidson do? They mirror that. They paint that world that of the ideal world of what this person, how's the person. Let me say this right. It paints that ideal world of this person, of how this person sees themselves live. Essentially, that's what that means. Um, and that's how you want to do your brand. You want to paint that world, that dream world, that that ideal outcome that this person is. Even if they're not living it now, they just resonated with it so deeply because they know like that's so me. You feel me? So that's brand. That's how you want to look at that shit. Like Harley Davidson, they'll show you the bikes, the leather jackets, bro. We can look at any. I said, oh, it's over with. I can show you a screen on here. I'm about to cook y'all, bro. I'm about to cook y'all, bro. Let's just look at some good brands. And I'm about to show y'all what I'm talking about. So, Larry June is where he is today because of branding. He has developed one of the greatest personal brands independently of this fucking century. Bro, the reason people rock with Larry June so heavy is because of his brand. It's because of his energy, his tone, his aura, the things he associates himself with. And that person who feels him, a nigga like me, I feel Larry June. That shit is so peace. Like, and then everything, and I'm gonna break it down to a T, but just off the visuals. P, player, smooth dude. And if you a smooth dude and you view yourself as a smooth P ass nigga, you fuck with Larry June. Correct me if I'm wrong. You mess with Larry June. And it's because he puts that out. That's his aura. From down to the lyrics, to the vibe of the beats, to the imagery that he's showing, to the things he associated with. Now, one of the main things that Larry June associates himself, I'm gonna break down a few different associations, right? So one is just these like, I don't necessarily want to say supercars because they're not always supercars, but like it'd be like these classic cars like this Super P. Um, so like it'd be like these classic cars, always some type of classic car, and and it's genius because it goes into the like the back in the day. I don't know what time frame that was, probably like 80s, 90s, early 90s shit, like where they they would put the spinners and I don't know, but it gives that kind of vibe. So it's always some type of car, some hard ass car. The next association, it's like it's organic, right? He always got some type of organic thing, whether it's tea, coffee, juice, uh, lemonade, oranges, fruit, like stuff like that. It's so genius because Larry June, he's consistent. He's consistently showing you those same things. Y'all niggas get online and y'all be all over the place, scattered all over the world. No clear associations. You don't want to add more. You want to stick to very certain few associations. Prime example. You got the coffee with the blunt. You got the what is this? I don't know what this is, but I know it's something healthy. Like he's very strategic on what he shows you. And he's consistent with it. He always got the glasses on. You ain't never gonna see him without the glasses. I don't think I've ever seen Larry June without glasses. Oh, correct. Oh, I'm wrong. Here you go. Uh, but all of it, like he showed you things that represent that vibe that he goes for. The simplest way to put it. He's only going to show you things that represent that player ass, smooth ass, laid back ass dude vibe. He's not going to show you anything else. Um, If Larry June start coming on like some rock star hard punk shit, you would be like, what the fuck? Hey, he snapped. He snapped. I ain't gonna lie, he snapped. But yes, one of the greatest person in bands. I'm not gonna lie. And how he got here to where he is today, independently, by the way, doing his own shit, running up his own bag, selling his own merch, is because of his brand, because of how he makes people feel. Through not just through his music, but through his entire down to his music videos, the imagery that he shows in his music videos, the imagery that he posts on his page. Like Larry June is one of the greatest brands. Let's look at another brand. Let's look at Harley Davidson. Am I spelling this right? Yeah. All right, so let's look at Harley Davidson. I'm not gonna say anything. Just pick up the vibe, pick up the tone of Harley Davidson. I ain't gonna lie, this is a little off brand for Harley. This is off brand. I'm not gonna lie, this is off brand for Harley Davidson. If you ask me, that's definitely. But look here, there's a certain type of motherfucker that's gonna choose a Harley Davidson as opposed to a Kawasaki. It's a certain person going to choose Kawasaki versus Harley Davidson. So it's not always about the thing itself. It's more so about the type of person and where you're putting the thing and what the thing is all about. That is brand. That is brand. And if you look at the people who fuck with Harley Davidson, they're always like that. I bet you I could fucking go through these comments and everybody would down there and be the same archetype. This is definitely a Harley type of dude. This is definitely a Harley type of dude. This is the type of dude who fucks with Harley Davidson. He got the beard, long beard, braided. I'm sure he got some tats. This is a Harley Davidson custom. Let me see. I don't know what plus size is, but I want to find it. But let's just go. I won't say this is a Harley Davidson. Let's see. Let's just look at the customs that fuck with Harley Davidson. Right. Same archetype. Same archetype. Same archetype. Let me see. And if I go to Larry June's comments and start clicking on his people, he's gonna be similar artists. Let's go get it. Same artists. All this shit come down to identity and how you see yourself and how your customers see themselves. And if you can align the two, that is brand, man. That is brand. The most important thing that you could do is develop your brand. Uh, this video was so random. I'm not gonna lie. I just made this. I just started making this video on accident. But I'm gonna drop this shit just like this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna drop this shit just like this. Keep it organic. Like my nigga Larry June. Uh, but yeah, focus on developing a brand. You want to hop on a strategy call with me? This is what I do. This is what I do. Specifically, I help people who have businesses. So I help you take your content and help it convert, leveraging your personal brand, leveraging everything essentially that I talked about in this video. So I'm gonna leave that link below. Let's hop on a strategy call. Let's see how I can help you. But just know you are not marketing if you don't understand your brand. And if you're posting content without developing a brand first, you're wasting your time and energy. Let's get it. I'm going. Peace.